Hi guys, I showed the other day that I bought a couple of these little digital clocks. Purpose of buying them is I want to use them for my battery series where I'm making batteries out of things like potatoes and cheese and soil and salt water. Oh, tea bags works quite well. Anyway, I want to see if I can run these off one of those sort of batteries. They produce about 1.5 volts if I use a copper plate and a magnesium strip. Basically, the voltage comes from the difference between these two metals. What you actually plug them into gives you the current flow that allows the electrons or ions to flow from one to the other. But it's the difference between those two that actually give you the voltage. And they should give us up to sort of 1.6, 1.8 volts on a good day. These we looked at the other day, and they've got a little button cell in there that gives us 1.5 volts. So the plan here is to solder a couple of wires onto there. Might as well solder them directly onto those tags if I can, if they take solder. If they don't, I'll have to open it up and solder onto the other end. And then the positive end I will solder directly to that copper strip because that will take solder quite nicely. I can't solder onto the magnesium. I've tried it several times, but this little clip is a spring clip thing, so I can put the wire in there and that will grip it. That makes it easy to replace it. It's the magnesium that gets eaten away by the acidic battery, so it's handy if you can just change that strip out quite easily. So that's the plan. I'll see if I can get solder onto them, solder them on. The center one is the negative and the outer one is the positive. So it should look something like that when I'm finished. And then at this end, the copper is the positive and the magnesium is the negative. So we'll rig that up and then we'll rig up some sort of battery just to test it. Quick bit of soldering done. So if we just hold that on there. Yeah. So we're working that far. Next thing to do is to make up a temporary little battery. I'll probably just put some vinegar in a jar. That should do the job. A little bit of vinegar in there. That should be enough just for demonstration purposes. Just remember which way up that was. That way up. Flick the little stand out. Don't want to stay out. Keeps flicking back in again. Okay. So put that one on the negative. And if I just hold these in there, yeah, that looks good enough. You might be able to see that the magnesium is actually bubbling away there. That'll get eaten away quite quickly in acid like that. But at least we can see this is going to work. So what I think I'll do, I might even, I was going to say hot glue that, but that'll be a problem if I want to take it apart again at any time. That might be the safest option though. Yeah, I'll fill that with hot glue just to seal it. Okay, looks like it's going to work. Then I can go and take this and plug it into anything I want to see if we get current flow. Filled it out with hot glue, so we'll be able to test this wherever we want. I used the other one down on the beach, in the sand, and in the park, in the soil. So we'll do something similar with this one. Quick demonstration. I've just plugged it into the tea bag battery that one is currently running off. So I've just put the copper and the magnesium into the same mixture. That's old tea bags. I have to add water every so often because they dry out in the window here. But yeah, that's old tea bags. And that's a soil battery, that one.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment so I know how I'm doing.